Arg, how are ye this morning, time pirates? I am here. I have walked, showered, breakfasted, and taken my meds. What a good morning. How'd you do, Alicia?
Who are you?
I
You've
know.
done
I'm doing
all of
so
those
good. I'm
things.
so proud of myself.
I mean, I'm here as well. My head hurts a little bit, and I don't know if it's because I slept too much or not enough. Um, or if it's caffeine. I don't know. It could be any of them.
Well,
Um,
let's hope it's caffeine because that one you can fix real easy. Just take some.
I have some. Um, the kids are still sleeping.
What?
I know. And I've already eaten breakfast. I don't know who I am anymore.
We've been so productive, and we already did the Wordle.
That's true. I did not get Wordle. That
I
was
mean, the
crap.
word is totally on my brain this month more than even normal. So
I
I
don't know
think that's why
why
I
I
got it so
didn't
quickly.
think of it, to be
It's
honest.
just really been on my brain.
But yeah, you saw how I did not get it. I was just like, I got nothing.
It's tough. My second guess was just a lucky one, so that I got enough letters that it just came to me.
It did not. I think I got E and one other letter, and then I was just like, fuck, I don't know. I was also not awake. This was pre-coffee, so
Oh, see, I was doing it first thing this morning because I was procrastinating going on the walk with the dog, but I did it.
we got it done.
I did it. And let's see, Swank. Okay, I'm laughing. I'm skipping to the bottom because Swank says, "I'm not here right now, but if you leave a message, I'll return your call." Is that a long thing of saying you're AFK? I'm just wondering.
Could be.
Swank says, "Namaste, everybody. Happy Cat World Domination Day." I mean, I think that's mine and Alicia's every day. So
I'm watching the cats. I mean, one of them's outside and the other one's sleeping, so
yeah, I think we can definitely take pictures of that. See if I can get a picture of Toby licking Cora. That's kind of how he tries to say, "Calm the F down," right? And he's like, "Calm down." And he licks her like aggressively, like trying to make her calm down. It's so funny. It's so funny. And Annette has joined us too. Oh no, wait, I didn't read all of them. Happy Pralines Day. I mean, we are in the South. They are somewhere. And happy Museum Comes to Life Day. Oh, that's fun. What a fun day.
Just makes me think that I should watch Night at the Museum.
Right? If only it was movie week instead of a game week.
Well, movie week is continuing, so
there you go.
What we do is we kind of we figure out what the first week is, and then it kind of builds on itself. So even though if movie week we didn't watch something every day, then it just gets added to the next week. So then we did art week. So then gives them something to do.
Gotcha.
We played Mario Kart last night, and I did horribly.
Oh no, that's okay. The kids love that, I bet.
The kids were very upset that Daddy won.
Oh no!
But they got second and third.
You're like
so maybe I should be the one throwing a temper tantrum because I got fourth overall. And I started like whining and making the same noises that she does, and she's like, "Stop!"
It's like, yeah, this is what you look and sound like. Just so you know.
Yep. It's a game. You don't have to be so competitive.
Right. I understand wanting to win, but having temper tantrums when you lose, that makes no sense. Let's talk about this for a minute. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. So Annette joined us. Hello, Annette. Good to see you. Yeah, you're echoing again. We're gonna have to get you headphones.
Me?
Yeah. Because I'm echoing, right? So it's going through my voice is going through your speaker. Or through your microphone, I should say.
Well,
I don't know why it does it sometimes and not others. It probably depends on how loud you have the speakers up. All right, so now I'm talking more and I hear no echo. Do I hear an echo? I do not hear an echo. No echo. I'm going to talk a little bit more and make sure. No. See, look at that.
I don't.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes out of your speaker, which is why I always wear these if I'm talking to anyone else, because through your speaker, sometimes the microphone will pick it up, and that's how you get the echo.
I mean, I do have us on my desktop, but there's no sound. So, and
No, that wouldn't matter. It would
yeah.
just be wherever the sound's coming from. Yeah.
Weird.
Unless through which one? No, you're looking at me, the camera. Which one is actually streaming? Like which one has the Ninja? Which computer?
This one.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just that one. So the speaker comes out and it's just going through that microphone.
Okay. No, that's just the YouTube version on my desktop.
Gotcha. That makes sense. What do we have? Swank, I'm not here right now. I read that. That was so funny. Swank says, hola, Annette, and making coffee. Excellent. We're all needing caffeine today. And Agent T says, hello. Why, hello, Agent T. How are you on this fine afternoon? Swank says, Night at the Museum sounds good, right? It's been a long time since I've seen it. So it might be fun to watch it again. Though every time I see Robin Williams now, it just makes me sad. I'm going to need a few more years before it makes me happy again.
And the other one, what's his name? He played in the third one as the Pharaoh. Not the son, the father. Didn't he die?
I don't think so.
I'm going to have to go look. I could be mistaken.
Oh, the father. I don't know. I only know the son. And he did not die.
I know.
I don't think I've seen the third one, so this is why I'm blank.
Oh.
I've seen the first one a few times. I might have seen the second one. I know for a fact I did not see the third one.
The second one was the battle at the Smithsonian.
Yes, so I did see that one. But once.
And
I remember was there a carriage ride that turns like
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I have seen the second one, but I've not seen the third one.
What was his name?
I don't know who
Ben Kingsley.
Oh, Ben Kingsley, I think, did die recently. I mean, he was not young. If you've not seen,
he's still alive. He's 82.
Okay. Oh wait, no, yeah, because Ben King, he's been on Marvel things lately.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you want to see, as far as I'm concerned, the best role he ever did, it's Gandhi.
Oh yeah. Oh, Isis is meowing to be let in. I'll be back.
Aww. Gandhi is so. If y'all have not seen the 1982 Gandhi, highly recommend. Mind you, I haven't seen it in years, so maybe I shouldn't recommend it since I haven't seen it again. Some things work over time, and some things don't. So, like Labyrinth, holds up every bit of it. It's freaking amazing. Never-ending Story, boring. So some things hold up, some don't. And both of those were equally important in my childhood. Let's see. Swank says, yep, read that. Swank says, aloha, Dr. T. Ali says, hello, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. I finished Harvest True Air last night, 5 stars. I will be reading the audio of Rilla of Ingleside. I'm at 47% complete. Yay. 5 stars. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Ali. Thank you so much. That just makes this little writer's heart happy that I can bring someone pleasure, because that's really the only thing I'm doing. I'm writing escape books. I'm not trying to change the world. I'm just trying to let you escape for a little bit, right? So I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Swank says, Guten Morgen, Ali. And Ali says, Guten Morgen, Swank. Swank says, Kelly, feel the Robin thing. It still feels too fresh, right? Exactly. It still feels too fresh. So every time I see him, it just makes me sad. I haven't gotten past it. I will, but I haven't yet. Swank says he was just in Bone Temple naked. He plays Nigel in Marvel. That's it. That's it.
I knew the Nigel one, but I did not know.
Yes, Swank had the name Ben Kingsley. She got it before we did. But yeah, that's right. It took me a minute, but again, I hadn't seen the movie, so I didn't remember. And then it took me a minute. But yeah, Gandhi. Watch that one with the kids. That'll teach them. It's got a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons in that.
I haven't seen that one yet. So we'll have to watch it at some point.
It's not for the kids. It really isn't. It would bore the hell out of them.
Oh.
Give them a few years. Give them a few years. It's not like inappropriate, not in my opinion, anyways, because I didn't hide things from my kids. Because it's colonialism, right? So you actually see it firsthand. But I think they'd be bored, is what I mean. I don't think they would actually be able to sit through it. And Jean has joined us. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Kelly and Alicia. I have 3 tabs of sprints. You, Dee Dee, and Paula. I love that. I love that.
Sounds like my computer.
Right? I did go say hi to Dee Dee over on the gay shit. And at 52% of On Earth were briefly gorgeous. Nice. I have the oh shit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna read a thing of poetry by them because it was just an hour audio, and I need a gay poetry book for the bingo board. So I looked up one, and then I've got one. I don't know which pronouns Ocean uses.
I don't know.
It's right here somewhere. Hold up.
It's that one right there.
Oh,
See? I helped you find it.
this one.
The Emperor of Gladness.
Mm-hmm. It's the same author as on Life or Briefly or On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. Here's a sticker on it. You know the cool part? This book came out last year, either the fall or the summer, and I found it not 2 weeks after its release at a little free library.
Oh wow!
I know. I'm like, I will take that. Thank you.
Someone
Thank you very
was
much.
like, "We do not want to keep this."
Yeah, or they read it and donated it, just like I do.
It's true.
So I was like, oh, look at that. I will take it. Thank you.
You know, I made an account for that little free library thing, and now, for whatever reason, I can't search and find the little free libraries.
What do you mean you can't search and find?
It, like, I went to go search for some, and they wouldn't show up. So I don't know.
You usually just have to say search in my area. There's a little button.
No, there is no button. You can't see it. Hold on.
You close it and reopen it?
I did. I mean, I can close all and try again, but... And it keeps telling me the location is off. I turned it on.
Oh, that's why it won't be able to search if it says location's off. Your phone might, whatever safety measures you have on it. I don't have any of those on mine.
It says allow only while using the app. Ask every time or don't allow. No, I have it allow only when using the app. Okay, well, it's on.
I don't know. They're on mine.
But mine does not have the button.
Move. You know what? My button didn't show up either until I moved the map a little bit. And then it popped up and said search this area at the top. It says it right at the top.
I moved the map. It's not showing up.
And then I don't know.
It's broken. I've like zoomed into my area.
Zoom out. Maybe it is showing them and there's not enough in your area. So zoom out.
I mean, you can see the state of Florida, but...
Oh, that might be too big.
Yeah, when I zoom in, nothing...
But the button is still not there, so...
It's not there, yeah. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's like delayed or...
I don't know. Every time I move it with my hand, the search this area button comes up.
Nope, it doesn't.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean, I've zoomed all the way. Like, I'm pretty close to my house by now. And, and there's nothing. It keeps showing me different businesses, but it doesn't show me
that's just the ads. So,
yeah.
So not just zooming in and out. Did you move it?
Yeah.
And it's still not popping up? Then I don't know.
Yeah, I went from Tampa to Orlando to.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm moving. It's showing me all the ones in Conroe right now.
No. It is not. It is
And then,
not.
oh look, if I hit one where there isn't one, it actually says there are none. So I don't know why it's not. This is the forest, so there shouldn't have been any. This is the. I've made it all the way to the piney woods.
I mean, if someone wanted to put one in a forest, that'd be some camping reading right there.
Well, sometimes they will have them at like the like where you check in. But
Nope.
in the middle of the forest, that's just never gonna work.
Nope. The button is not there.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe because I created an account, I need to be verified or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because it showed you the first time before you had an account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. Swank says Gandhi was incredible, right? I'd like to watch it again just to see if it holds up. Jean says, "Did you say get the kids to watch Gandhi?" I did. I mean, I was kidding, but
When they're older.
When they're older, though, for sure. Swank says, "Prevent Jean." Swank says, "No kids will be bored. Historical drama." Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe.
Zwank says, "You guys are backwards again. We fear change." Are we backwards again? Oh, we are.
Apparently so.
I don't know why we came in at the same normal thing this time.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I didn't do it.
You want me to see if I can change him? Did I change him last time? I can't remember.
I don't know if you said you could.
Yeah, we're in the same order on the thing. I have no idea why we're reversed on here.
I don't know. I can leave and come back.
There, I switched us. Did that work?
So far, you still look the same. But
sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
seconds.
I have no idea. I have no control over the free software that I use.
I know with like Restream and stuff, we can just grab it and drag it to where we want it, but
yeah, this is not Restream. And I could if we had individual links, if I sent it like I do for other things. But this one is just so casual. I just don't care. We're just here to write, we're not here to look pretty. We're here to help y'all get stuff done. And by y'all, I'm including me in that. So sorry, Zwank. Jean says, "I thought Gandhi won more Oscars. I can't believe it came out in 1982. I know, that's what I looked up. I was like, wait, when did that? I was like, 82. Yeah. Yep. We're old, Jean. We're old. It's more proof.
Apparently, Six of Crows has a Letters from Ketterdam book. Lee Bardugo posted it on her Instagram.
Interesting.
It's a little thin book, but it shows all the characters and the ship and all of that stuff.
Nice. Oh. All right. I think we shall start. Jean says, "I had to pause you because my aunt called. Good news. My cousin is recovering from her back surgery." Yay. I'm so glad. Back surgery, not an easy one. My mom's had 2 or 3. I can't remember, but she was like, "I will never have another one." She's like, that's it. It's just not worth it. The last one wiped her out. So
yes.
I will say also for tonight, we're doing Darker Shade of Magic reads. We'll be making it around page 200. Let me see, what is it?
I need to catch up, so I'm going to...
I am not caught up, so I'm going to be behind tonight, and it is what it is. Yeah, 202 is where we're stopping. So,
well,
chapter
now that I have the audiobook, I'm going to build this car in the first sprint. And then I'm going to read Darker Shade of Magic and see how far I can get caught up.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to start behind tonight unless something frees up this afternoon, but I don't see that happening. I have a lot to get done. So,
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Speaking of, let's go ahead and start our first sprint.
Yes.
I am going to do the same thing. I need to do my news and my morning stuff for the first sprint, and then I should get all that wrapped up, and then I will be ready for the second sprint and third sprint to get writing done. So very excited. I'm glad I'm back in my writing era.
I can't say breakfast because I've already eaten.
You can't. You got to say something else. You have to say Kel, because not
Lego.
for the thing. Lego. There you go. All right, here we go. I'll see y'all in 30. And there was our first sprint. I got my email checked, news watched, and I'm ready to go and start editing on the next one. How'd you do, Alicia?
Both kids are awake. They're watching TV for now, and I made it this far.
Nice. I'm hungry, I hear.
And I have
Growing
my
boy,
headphones
always
on.
hungry.
I mean, I swear he eats like as soon as he wakes up. So it looks like I'll be feeding them in the next sprint. And it looks like we're building the back bumper first of this car.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let's see how chat did during that sprint. We had Dee Dee shimmy in. Hey, 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 popping in to tickle the like button. I hope everyone is staying cool and having a wonderful Wednesday. Why, thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you so much. Staying cool? Yeah, that's not happening. But otherwise, we're doing great.
We're trying.
We're trying. And Susan says, Guten Morgen, Pirates. Why, Guten Morgen, Susan. It is so good to see you today.
Hello.
You guys, I did a bad thing yesterday. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I did my writing sprints with a friend because that's our Tuesday routine. But then I stayed at my desk for the rest of the day working on brainstorming. What? That's not a bad thing. Wait, that's a good thing.
You made it sound like you bought like more books than you could handle.
Shh, shh, hush, hush, Alicia.
I didn't say anything to anybody about nothing. I'm just stating a fact. She made it sound like, and it wasn't that.
Shh. Okay. Susan says a new direction for the book. Uh-oh. That is a problem. Then I ended up working on branding for the next 9 hours. I'm not supposed to do that. That's how I burned out before. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Come on, you can do it. Finish the book first. Finish it. That's why I'm doing one more level of revision before writing the very ending. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, man. I get that. But 9 hours of brandy before the book's done is probably a little overkill. I agree. And Nicole has joined us. Hello, Nicole. So good to see you. Reader, lots of interesting information in this one, too. It came out in 2008.
Okay.
It seems to me there should be another, like, part of that comment. Is it hiding somewhere? Like, I feel like there's more to it. But I don't see any more. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that was supposed to go in another chat.
Perhaps.
Because
that's the first time she's seen in the chat.
Very interesting. Maybe she's sleep chatting, because it's late for her.
I mean, you could be right.
Mm-hmm. Susan says, I'd say make your kids watch good historical dramas like Gandhi. Long-form content is good for them, and learning about historical figures sets a baseline for future education. I would agree, except if you make them do it and they're miserable and then they hate history forever. That's my problem with that.
Then you have people like me who don't like historical fiction. Just kidding.
I do not understand. No, you're not just kidding. You don't like historical fiction, and that's okay. I don't understand.
We don't get along.
Like me, I'm reading The Personal Librarian right now. I'm almost done with it. I'm 91%.
Yeah.
I moved it up on the list because I'm meeting these authors next Tuesday with their new release. And so I'm almost done with it. And it's so fascinating. I keep looking things up. Like I had to look up a picture because she is a Black woman who was passing as white. And so I looked up the picture and I was like, they must have only been looking at skin tone back then, because there's no way in modern times that people would not know that she had African blood in her. So I was like, passing must have been way easier back then than it is now. But I also have a feeling that because I saw a portrait of her that someone painted that didn't look like her at all. It was very whitewashed. So either she requested it that way, but I can't see her requesting it that way because then it would be obvious what she was trying to do, and she was really good at what she did. Not just blending in, but she's freaking genius. It's not fair she had to, because she's a genius. But she, I often wonder, because I see that happen to me, is that people, once they get to know you and see your brain at work, they tend to forget what you look like. So I think that must be what happened with her too, because she is a freaking genius. So good at what she was doing. So smart in the way she navigated the world. Um, but yeah, but I'm loving it so much that, like I said, I had to see what she looked like. I had to know. I had to look up all of the, like, I just looked up all of these things this morning. Because I couldn't not, I had to know. So, yeah, verifying, because I'm listening to audio. I don't always get the dates in my head. So I was like, wait, because JP Morgan just died. And I was like, wait, what year was that? So it's 1913 is when he died, in case anyone, so no one else has to look it up right now. And so that kind of thing, right? I just love historical fiction. Please, please teach me.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is a funky looking Lego. Like it.
Huh.
Can you see
How does
that?
it even attach?
It for the car purposes, it goes on like that.
Huh.
Because it's like the underskirt of the car. So
You're much more experienced with the Lego thing than I am, so I would say you would much more recognize an odd shaped one than I would. For
it
me,
goes like
it's,
this.
I always loved Legos, loved doing it with my kids too, but man, that price tag, I just could never get into it. I just couldn't do it.
That's why I only get them birthdays or Christmas.
Yeah, it's just so much, man. When I was just buying them for my son when he freaking loved them, I'm like, it's just too much. So, as much as I love them and they make me happy, I cannot, I can't excuse it.
They're only getting more expensive, which is
well, everything is, yeah. So, of course, but yeah, I just couldn't. Otherwise, my house would also have Legos all over the place, but I just can't afford it.
Glasses.
And Susan says it was the third night at the museum that had Ben Kingsley, and he lives. He played Rami Malek's dad.
The Pharaoh, yep. Forget what his name was. Ramsey? Now you're going to make me look it up.
And Susan said he's one of the best actors of his generation. I totally agree, Susan. And he was in a Netflix movie, The Thursday Murder Club. Yeah, I saw that. I've got the book. I want to read the book first. That's why I didn't watch it yet. Because that's an all-star cast, you know. I don't know why I thought he was dead at first. I don't know what my brain did.
Because he's up there.
Susan said he was adorable in Shang-Chi. He was adorable in Shang-Chi. I agree.
He was in Shang-Chi?
Yeah, remember he's in the car when they try to go to the world. Like they go to him or he finds them. I have to watch it again. I love Shang-Chi.
Same, because I don't remember that.
Actually, I would love to watch it again, so maybe I should do that. He's playing the same character he did in Iron Man 3. It's the same character.
He also played in a TV miniseries called Tut.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff, like I said, but I agree. Probably one of the best actors of his generation. Allie says, I got to chapter 17, 50% in Rilla of Ingleside. Swank says, got coffee and a bagel with smoked salmon cream cheese and read Google News. Okay, smoked salmon cream cheese. Yum, 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 yum.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Let's see. Swank says, hey, Susan. Allie says, hey, Susan. And Allie says, hey, hello, Nicole. Nicole says, there is more to that comment, but I had to split it. So where is it? I scrolled up and I couldn't see it. And it says, oh, I read that, Kelly. I liked it. The Personal Librarian. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. And it says, I think white people almost assumed that black people wouldn't have the audacity to try to pass. Yeah, that probably has something to do with it too. I agree. That's why they so easily bought her excuse that she had Portuguese grandmother. they just bought it.
No.
And of course, the big picture of this is it shouldn't have fucking mattered. She obviously was the right person for the job. She freaking rocked it. Annette says, I managed to get a NetGalley review done in that sprint and submitted it for points. And Annette says, speaking of historical fiction, I picked up The Resurrectionist from the library this morning. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I hope you love it too. I think Alicia just thought it was fine. What did you think of The Resurrectionist?
I mean, I rated it 4 stars.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, considering for you, that's like a 6-star because it's historical fiction.
It was the ending. Once they started like figuring out the whodunit type thing, then I was just like, okay, that came out of nowhere. But I mean, you could have predicted that.
uh, no,
And I was
I
like,
quite enjoy
well,
it. Well, I hope you love it. I loved it. And the fact that, Alicia got all the way through it is props to that book.
yes.
And Angie says, "Good morning, pirate friends." Why, good morning, Angie. How are you on this fine morning? I'm working on financial audits at work today, so I will be taking frequent breaks and reading The Travelers, which is a NetGalley arc. Ooh, that sounds fun. Swing says, "I love Nigel." I know, Nigel's amazing. But of course, it's Ben Kingsley. Nicole says, "The next part of that message got lost in the comments." I see, I scrolled up and still didn't see it.
Mira.
And Zwank says, "Guten Tag, Angie." Nicole says, "There was lots of interesting info like Stonewall Reader." Oh, in the Stonewall Reader. I was wondering if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. It also had some more information about Stonewall and what happened. Mentioned the doctor from the Lilac People. Yes, they did. And I just saw a whole like bio on Dr. Hirschfield. So I'm thinking I might want to read that. So apparently Dr. Hirschfield's famous for what he did. It makes sense in the queer community. And I just had never heard of him. So I think I want to read Dr. Hirschfield's bio. Very, very curious. Annette says, "If I don't get to it this month, it's going into Hirkid." Yay! Yeah, I've been looking at the Hirkid books. Like I'm trying to figure out what gay books I have, and all the next gay books I want to read are in Hirkid 3. So I'm waiting until July to read them. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 books left to finish Hirkid 2.0. Don't think I'm going to get it all done, but mind you, again, I can submit the 5 indie to get rid of one of these categories. So there are 1, 2, 3 categories left. And once I finish Geekarella, that category will be done, and then there'll just be 2 left. So I'm going to finish it. I just might have to use the 5 indie books to put it in there. But I did do only one of the secret prompts, and I can replace one. So I have 500 points and I can replace one. So I really only do 4 books. I might be able to do that and then not have to use the 5 indie, simply because I don't want to fill out that paperwork. That's what that is. So, we shall see. All right. I'm procrastinating editing, and I don't know why, because I want to edit. I'm excited about it. All right. We ready for our second sprint?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. We'll see y'all in 30. And there was our second sprint. I got to page 69, still in chapter 10, I think. Pretty sure. But almost done and straightening it out, and it's looking really good. How'd you do, Alicia?
I mean, it's coming along.
Aw, so cute. I do
And
like the color.
I have to show you because I don't know if you guys can see that.
Is that the driver?
This is the driver's seat, but the middle piece looks like a game controller.
Oh, it's so funny. It does. Yeah, it makes sense.
The driver for this car is Brian.
Aw. I don't know who Brian is.
It was Paul Walker's character in the Fast and Furious.
Gotcha.
May he rest in peace.
Yep. One of those really sad deaths.
Yes.
Let's see. So let's see how the chat did. Sorry, I'm in my book. Like
Brainstorming already?
No, not brainstorming. Just I was in the middle. I'm in the scene.
Oh.
Right. So
you're in the zone.
I am.
If I didn't have these tweezers, these stickers would be impossible.
And Nicole says, me either, about knowing about Dr. Hirschfield. But I highly recommend Transgender History for sure. Oh, there's just a book that's transgender history? Oh, hold on. Let me see that.
Interesting. Is that? Okay, that's behind it.
By Susan Stryker, 2008. Huh. Want to read. The more you know. Keep learning. That's what I plan on doing. I watched a interview with Ricky Gervais yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an older interview. It was a few years old. Because he talked about that show he did, whose name I'm not going to remember, where he's a really bitter, hurt dude that his wife dies, and then he decides just to like make the world pay for it, right? So he's just a jerk to everyone, and he's a small town reporter, and so he's just a jerk to everyone and all that kind of stuff. But it's really sweet. Like at one of the first scenes, he says it in the interview, like he decides, forget it, there's no reason to live without my wife, and I'm just going to end it all. And he goes to walk into the ocean. He's walking into the ocean. They have a German Shepherd, and the German Shepherd is standing on the beach. He's walking into the ocean, then the German Shepherd barks at him, and he turns around. He's like, well, I got to feed the dog. So he comes back. Right. And it just I'm just crying so hard. And so, but the thing that Ricky Gervais says in the interview that is the reason why I adore him, is because he's like, this is it. This is the life we get, and you freaking need to live it. You need to live it. This is it. And then when you die, that's it. It's gone. So live your life. And I'm like, that is exactly my philosophy. And since I can't live all the things I want to, I can't even travel all the places I want to because I can't afford it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can live as much as I can through the books I read. So
that's why they say readers live 1,000 lives.
Yep.
Whereas someone who doesn't read only lives one.
Exactly. That's why that's my quote for your kid. And Nicole went off to bed. I'm sure she is in bed now. Good night. Happy reading and sprinting. Absolutely. I hope you get really good sleep, Nicole. And Vanessa joined us. Hello, Vanessa. Morning, Pirates. Arr. And Ren has joined us. Good afternoon, Ren. How are you? Hello, everyone. Vanessa says, just popping in to mash the like button and wish everybody a great week. We're heading out for Pennsylvania in about an hour. Oh, it's so nice of you to come in and say hi. Thank you. So I'm running around like a crazy person, Leaving the stream up while I do. Aw, thank you. We appreciate whatever hours you have. Yeah, which reminds us, Vanessa, we'll not be streaming this week. So we'll have to, we can go to the gay shit streams or find other people streaming today. So
my brain automatically said, hey, it's Wednesday. I get to go to Vanessa after Kelly and I. And then I was like, oh, wait. No, I can't.
Nope, not this week. Not this week.
Messing up my team, man.
Ren says, just got done packing, washed my hair, and now I'm trying to finish On Earth, We're Briefly Gorgeous. I love it. I was just showing, I have the other one, his newest one. So I need to read this one.
Nice.
I've all these long books. I was looking because now that I've finished Hurricane July, I'll get to spin again, which I'm excited because I've only got to do it like twice because I was so busy doing Hurricane stuff. For what random vlog I get to do next month. So nice. I'm going to spin that to see which one. So I went to look through my books on the different things that I have because I have, let's see, the different, series that I want to do. So I have Who Did It Better? And that is like, I have like a series of 3 or 4 books that have the same thing, like the same kind of theme. Like, Friends to Lovers for romances, or Found Family, or no, actually I didn't put Found Family in there. That was too broad. What else do I have in there? Like Sherlock Holmes retelling. So there's a bunch of them, right? So how well did they do them? There's ones that talk about like Jack the Ripper. So how did they do that? Things like that. So there's a whole bunch of like who did it better ones. Book hauls revisited. I want to look at my book hauls. I have them all recorded and I want to see, have I read these books? So I'm going to go through and watch the video and, check off the ones I've read and then see which ones I haven't. So to read those, little free library and hauls, because a lot of times with those, not all of them, so I went back and looked, and the first one that I actually got books from was like January 2025. But I don't get books every time, right? Sometimes it really turns out nice, and sometimes it's like, I don't want any of these. So,
right.
But I should be reading these books, right? So I want to see little free library one if I read those. Yellow Card of Shame, that's the one I just put up, where I have yellow cards that I put on my TBR but did not finish. Or did not finish, didn't even start them. They didn't actually get read, which I will probably have 1 or 2 from this month also didn't get read. And I have a couple Hurricane ones that I put on the Hurricane, but I didn't need them because I read other stuff to fit in. So there'll be a couple more up there. So reading the Yellow Card of Shame. I have chunky books, which I was supposed to do with Priory of the Orange Tree, and I just didn't get organized. So hopefully I will be able to do it with the next chunky books. Just to see, is the chunky book worth it or not? So that kind of thing. Because, you always get it and you're intimidated. So right. I want to be able to tell people, yeah, this one you should pick up. Or, you know what? In my opinion, it should have been 300 pages shorter. Don't bother. Do our taste align. That one is, I did a whole year. Last year, that's like the only one I did. And that was all seeing if my taste aligned with BookTube. And this one, I want to do the Locust Awards. I looked at 2026 Locust Awards, and there's some freaking amazing books on there. So I want to see if my tastes align with the Locust. And then the last one is retellings, which I did with Carrie and The Weight of Blood. So read a classic and the retelling. And I have a list of those. So I have to see which ones. I want to make sure I get something that goes into Hurricane 3. So I have some selections for that.
Hey, Alan. He's Louise. He's like, can you help me open the yogurt? So I'm sitting there like, dude, like grab the little piece I'm cutting off. And he's just
help me.
He's like looking at the TV and I'm like, dude,
look at the yogurt. You must not be that hungry, dude.
Well, he's already had like a pack of Pop-Tarts. This is his second yogurt I'm opening. And he claims he's still going to be hungry after that. I don't know. Also, can I complain for a second? Who in their right mind decided that we needed to put 2 stickers right there? Why couldn't they have already put the stickers on there? I had to put this one and that one.
I'm going to say manufacturing reasons. Yeah.
Those are a bitch to put on.
But you did it. Look at that. You rocked it.
I had to pull the second one off, but I fixed it. If I didn't have these tweezers, man.
Mm.
And there's a phone attached to the other end, like a phone piece.
Oh, how cute.
I think that's part of the engine.
How funny. I don't even remember the movie. It's been so long. I did watch the first one and the second one, but that was it. And it's been a very long time.
They're celebrating 25 years. That's why this one's out.
Gotcha. Vanessa says hey to Ren, and Alicia says hey to Vanessa. Ren says hey Vanessa. Susan says, I got sucked into scanning today's Prime Day deals. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Are there books?
Don't
Say
do
there
it.
isn't. Say there's no books. I actually got a couple Prime deals, but they were just things I was buying. Because I'm out of her yak chews. She's eating the last one right now. So I need yak chews and some other chewy things I got, and they're almost out of pig's feet. Or not pig's feet, chicken feet. She's uptight down chewing on her phone like that.
She's like, yes.
She's crazy girl. Swank says, I spilled my coffee everywhere. Oh no, I hate that.
Hopefully not on you.
Spent the sprint cleaning it up. I'm so sorry, Swank. That is so frustrating. It's like, I have enough to do. I don't need extra things right now.
Right.
I understand that so well. And Swank says, ciao, Vanessa. Jean says, do your kids get to play the Lego car when it is finished, Alicia? What?
No.
Bite your tongue, Jean.
No.
Bite your tongue.
Not this car. If they have a Lego car, they can play with it, but they do not play with mommy's cars.
Did you miss the part where we were talking about how expensive these things are?
Yes. I mean, this one, not so much. I think this one was... Okay, well, this one was expensive. It was more than I thought it was.
I mean, I would guess at least $60. How much was it?
This little one was $40. The bigger one, the green one, that was $65.
Yeah, see, that's why I just can't buy them. I just can't.
The biggest one I have car wise is Dom's Challenger, whatever the black car is. I keep getting them confused. It's the black one from the first movie, but that was $140.
Nope.
And that was Technic, and I was just like, I spent birthday money on that. No one touches it.
No, thank you.
Again, this is one of those hobbies that, like, it's better than some of the other things that could be out there.
I don't know. My book, it makes me feel not guilty about my book hobby. I'll tell you that. Jean says, I want to read The X Effect, but I have to write while my eyes are not as allergic as they can be. Well, good. Get to writing. I'm writing too. I mean, I'm revising, but that's what these sprints are supposed to be for. So we're trying. Swank says, Vanessa, where in Pennsylvania? My family is from Berwick. I know she said it was outside of Pittsburgh. Angie says, I got through one client audit and some emails. No reading yet, but we'll take a break here shortly and then on to the next work project. No audiobooks for me this morning. I need my brain.
There's another funky Lego piece.
I can't quite tell. I have to take your word for it.
It's like it's almost like a slant. There's like the base piece, and then there's a slant, and there's a top piece.
Huh.
It's very like, I've never seen one like this.
Looks like it would work on an airplane. Let's see. Swank says, Jumbo, Ren, and Nicole. Vanessa says, Swank, I'm going to Greensburg, right outside of Pittsburgh. Jean says, Ricky Gervais is sometimes poetic. Yeah, I mean, he just, gets it. He gets it. Swank says, talk about dated song. One I listened to had At Least You Can Go on Ricky Lake. Yes.
What?
Yes. Yeah. That's. You mean Offspring, right? The Offspring song?
Maybe.
Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Oh, is that the song?
Uh-huh. Hey, do that brand new thing. Yeah, that's the one. Vanessa says next week you can have her back, Alicia.
We're not going to continue that lyric. Yay for next week.
Ren says, hey, Zwank. Jean says, Ocean Vuong's writing is so lyrical. Well, I'm going to find out. I haven't read. I got the poetry first, which I'm not a poetry fan. That's why I just found something that has, I don't have the patience for it. Like, you have to like sit with poetry.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to. So
You're like, I just want to read it.
no, I don't even want to read. I don't have anything to do with poetry. I don't have the patience for it. But I'm gonna read it so I can check off the
Prompt.
thing because it was an hour-long audio, and I'm like, okay, cool. I will listen to that poetry, and then I will check it off on the thing. It's just not for me.
I do like Robert Frost.
I liked doing poetry in school because we talked about it, but again, you have to sit
Mhm.
with it, right? So we were sitting with it and talking about, discussing all that kind of stuff. But I don't have anyone I do that with, and I just don't have the time for it.
Fair.
To me, poetry is something that you sit with and you talk to people about, right? You write about it, you have to actually think about it. You know, it's like philosophy.
That I haven't done.
Yeah. I mean, I like philosophy, but again, I don't have anyone to talk to about it, so what's the point? Swank says, sorry, can't stand Ricky Gervais. He is not funny, nor James Corden, who has a hard-on for Ricky, in my opinion.
I don't know the James Corden one, I don't think.
Do you mean Corden?
Maybe.
I get Ricky Gervais. He's very funny to me. But I understand why people don't like him. He's not smooth around the edges, and he doesn't hold anything back. But I'm okay with that. He doesn't attack people. He attacks concepts. And that's the thing I can respect. He attacks concepts. So when people are like really upset, I won't say he never attacks people. Sometimes if people on his if they attack him first, like directly that specific person, then he will attack them, right? He will attack them, but he will just take their words and turn it back on them because he's so fucking smart. And they're usually being really stupid. But he like his comedy and stuff, he actually attacks concepts. And I appreciate that. Lauren says, good morning, ladies. How are you? Pretty good, Lauren. Pretty good. Did you get a picture of the no ranch dressing? And my husband did know about it. I went and told him, and he was like, oh, yeah, I've seen all these things. he's a big fan. Zwank says, Kelly, you sound tinny. I'm sorry. It's probably has to do with the fans and everything on there. I apologize. Angie says, I don't hear that, Zwank. Net says, got another NetGalley review in. Yay, Annette. One more ARC review for an indie, and I'll have caught up on my red ARCs. Zwank says, salam, Lauren.
Aha. I got it. Sorry.
Graham. Jean says, I dislike other Instagram suggest books for each other if they are too precious. What? I love unhaul videos, but no one really does them. I do my unhaul video with my little free libraries. That's how I unhaul them. My little free library videos are my unhaul video because that's how I unhaul them. So I even show you what I'm unhauling, and then like when I unhaul them, I tell you whether I like them or not, which has already been discussed in other videos, but I do not expect people to watch all of my videos. So if I am putting a book up, you might have missed when I talked about it, right? So I want to make sure that, you know, that I have shared. That's kind of the point of this community, right? Is to know whether, ooh, I want that one, or ooh, I don't. Heck, I have bought 2 books. One I found at a Goodwill that the YouTubers I watch hated those books. But the way they talked about the things they hated about them, I love, right? So just talking about the book, I think is helpful for people. Heaven knows we have plenty of things to choose from, so it's nice to be able to narrow it down. So I do unhaul videos, Jean. You just got to watch the little free library ones. And Angie says, Prime deals in books suck. And why aren't any of the books I want on Audible on sale? Yeah, it's very frustrating, isn't it? So good. So I do not need to go look at Prime deals. Thank you. Now if I just keep my husband off of Prime deals.
Good luck.
I guess it's Prime deal days or something. Yep. He says, I didn't buy anything. So he did look.
Oh, see?
But he didn't buy anything. So, hey, we're okay. Jean says, yak choose or bust. Exactly, Jean. Exactly. I am sure Alicia has line on her monthly budget for Lego. Right? Exactly. Yeah, Lego is so expensive. Yep, 100%.
Actually, I have enough sets right now that would keep me busy. The only reason they're not built is because I don't have the space to display them when I'm done.
Well, you're about to. You're gonna have a lot more bookshelves. I think you should use some of those for Legos.
Yeah, I plan to do. I want to get more of those like metal bookends, and then have like a space on some of the shelves so that I can display Lego and then have books the rest of the shelf. That is the plan.
Nice.
Whether or
Lauren
not
said-
they all fit is a different story.
Lauren says, has anybody else looked to see if there's any ebook deals on Amazon Prime Deal Week? I have not. I have enough books. Gosh, doggone it. TJ Maxx already got me this week. Vanessa says, okay, heading out. Y'all, see you next week. Bye. Have a very safe drive. Vanessa says, Kelly, read Linda Addison's poetry. Oh, you're killing me, Vanessa. Jean says, I don't think Zwank saying hard on a Ricky comment, it meant to be approved. Yeah, I don't think that needed to be approved either. It did, huh? That's frustrating. Jean says, I don't think you sound tinny. Okay. So it might be on your end, Swank. Sorry about that. Lauren says, I didn't go grocery shopping, but my husband is a grocery manager. I should have him take, yeah, exactly, right? You should have him take a picture. Jean says, I dislike YouTubers suggest books for each other. I find they are too precious and not genuine. Oh, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you mean. I mean, I'm genuine when I do it. You've seen me. I couldn't not be real if I wanted to. I'd be the worst actor and the absolute worst poker player. I can't keep anything to myself.
Same, because I wear my emotions on my
Yeah,
face.
they're out here, man. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't pretend to like something if I wanted to. Even see that when indie, and I'm trying not to hurt anyone, and I'm just like, because the indie, like if it had been traditionally published, I would have given it a 1 star or DNF'd it. So for indie, I'm like, not for me, right? Or I can't even pretend to like it if I don't. I just can't. Oh, Cora got garbage. Daddy caught you. Oh, you bad girl.
Oh, that's not good for the tum tum.
It was the packaging from my breakfast. It's a Kind bar. I don't even know what's in there. You probably shouldn't eat it. Again, I ate it though. It was just the packaging. Hi, BB. You wearing your new shirt?
Right. It's very cool.
New shirt.
It's St. Ardo Brewery and Voodoo, right? Nope, I can't do it. Tell me. Parish. Do they have a Voodoo beer? Why do I have that in my head?
Yes. So there's Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger.
That's the one I was thinking of.
I'm sorry?
It's from New Belgium.
Oh, so that's a different. That's not even Parish. Anyways, so Parish, and so they did a collaboration that we went to last week. My God, time flies. Anyways, last week before, I don't know. What's time? But he won a T-shirt, so they were giving away raffle tickets. Yeah,
is an illusion.
Time is an illusion. Let me tell you.
Lunchtime, doubly so.
Oh man, right?
Hitchhiker's quote, I think, right? Hitchhikers?
I think that's actually Dirk Gently. It is Douglas Adams.
It is Douglas Adams. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I was like, I don't know where this goes. Now I do.
Lauren says, according to Alexa, Prime deal day is until the 27th. Uh-oh, so he could still buy stuff, huh? Zwank says, bon voyage, Vanessa. And Jean says, you can put your Lego on the topmost shelf of your new bookshelves, Alicia. Exactly, the ones you can't reach. So you can put them up
Then
there
I
and they can be the
can't
cool
see them.
Sure you
It
can. You see
depends
them
on-
every time you walk into your house. I
It
mean, do you
depends
walk into
on
the
which ones it are. Because if I put the cars up there, I'd have to set them like this so that they sit against the edge. Whereas I can't like sit them. You know what I mean?
You have
'Cause
to put different display things up there.
Yeah, you have to remember that these are going to be 8 foot by 3 foot bookshelves. So I can only reach so far, which means I can only see so far.
Really? Because my eyes go way farther than my arms.
Well, I mean, I'll be able to see them, but like if it's a little car, it's going to be like close to the shelf. It's not going to be sticking out like some of the taller ones I have.
You have to put a box under it.
I know what I'm trying to say. Listen here.
Hey, I'm with you, Gene. I think that's what you should do. We can fix this problem.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Ooh, we're putting the wheels on.
Awesome. I don't know. I'm just confused by the disliking the YouTubers suggesting books for each other. Because, like, the vast majority of us do not get paid to
Right.
suggest a book to you.
Kelly
know what I mean?
suggests book all the time.
Right. So I don't know why. Jean
read-
says, Alicia seems not to want a solution. I agree, Jean.
I don't know what you're talking about. I also
That's
don't know how
exactly-
I'm going to organize my library yet, so leave me alone.
Nope, sorry, we like you. We're going to keep picking on you. That's the rule. That's how it works.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, look, it's done.
Aw, that was fast. Another reason not to spend $60 on the thing. 40 on that one, I guess.
I love this. I mean, I had to put the driver in the driver's seat, but the car's done.
Where'd the phone go?
It's in the engine.
Is that in the movie or something? Does a phone go in the engine in the movie?
No, it's just the piece that they made to put in the engine.
Huh. Oh, so it's not a phone. It just looked like a phone.
Yeah, it looks like a phone.
Oh,
Just
okay,
like
I gotcha.
if you look very carefully at the bottom of the car there, these orange pieces that I'm touching, those are actually butcher knives.
Mm.
But they used them for like if
The exhaust.
no, that's the exhaust.
Oh,
But like that's the fender of the car. Like at the
Gotcha.
bottom.
yeah.
That's ingenuity there.
I mean, the Lego people are definitely smart. I'll tell you that. Let's see. Lauren says, I totally understand what you're saying. Short girl problems. I am 5'9", but my sister's 4'11". I'm 5'1", and I don't get it. I would just put a box on top.
I'm 5'4", so
Yeah.
but I am very can't do it.
I have stools in every room in my house, so I guess I can reach things.
I will most likely have a ladder of some sort in the library.
And Ren says, Jean, do you mean the vlogs where YouTubers read recommended books from other YouTubers? Yeah, I need to know, Jean. I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know. All right, so we're going to do our last sprint, and I'm going to get more editing done. I should at least get done with this chapter. So here we go. And there was our last sprint. I made it to chapter 12, page 72. So moving right along. It's nice to be making progress again. How'd you do, Alicia?
Well, after figuring out what was going on with my library app, because I would log in and it would show me the stuff I had checked out, but it wouldn't show me the audiobook, like how to access the audiobook for A Darker Shade of Magic. And for whatever reason, I said, well, let me sign out and sign back in. And then when I signed back in, it was there. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, why wasn't it there first? So I restarted A Darker Shade of Magic, and I'm on page 22. Yes. So it is started. I will know. I probably won't be caught up by tonight's stuff, but that's fine. I'll get caught up.
Like I said, I definitely won't. If I have time to read today, it'll be Geekarella anyways, because I'm reading Dark Magic tonight. You know what I mean? So I need to finish Shuriken. So if I have time, it'll be that.
Yeah.
But nice start to the day. I'm glad I'm working right back into the routine. I'm gonna have to say the drugs are working. So even not taking them first thing in the morning because I had a better day the day before, it's easier for me to get up and do the first things. And then I take it when I sit down at my desk, right? So better days make more better days, right?
There you go.
That's why when you get in a bad loop, it's hard to pop out of it, right? If
Yeah.
only it was just as hard to pop out of a good loop.
Then we would be able to do so many things.
Right? Let's see. And Jean said, Alicia is a giant. I am only 5'3". Oh, 1 inch a giant makes.
I'm a giant. I'm only 1 inch
You're a
taller
whole
than
inch.
you.
I mean, she's 3 inches taller than me, so come on. But I project taller. Oh, I project taller. I gotcha. I would be happy with Lego being on the top shelf. Yeah, me too. It wouldn't bother me. So I don't think it has anything to do with height. I think it has to do with just what you're comfortable with. Lauren says, so I need a step stool to get into my bed because I have one of the beds that have the drawers underneath and I'm 5'9". Yeah, I would need a ladder, I think. A ladder, you know, or like a set of stairs, like, you know, those old dogs where they get the set of stairs. So the dogs say, I'd need one of those if it was that tall. Henry, our, you know, our closest friend, his truck is freaking huge. And I'm like, I have to crawl into it like a toddler into a dining room chair because I cannot. That truck, I cannot do it.
Nope, I get it.
Jean says, yes, what Ren said. They don't seem genuine, and most YouTubers are like, aren't you excited we are collaborating? Isn't this the best thing since sliced bread? Nope. But it could also be that there are just too many vlogs like that at a given time.
Yeah.
I like collaborating. I think it's fun. And I don't do enough of it. I want to do more. It's a way to cross-pollinate too, right? So it's a way to, like, your fans can discover them and their fans can discover you too. Cross-pollinating makes sense. It's hard enough to try to, you know, make your way out there. And Chris has joined us. Hello, Chris, just in time for us to be done. Hello to Kelly and Alicia. Lauren says, oh my God, I'm listening to the radio right now and they're talking about ranch dressing. I'm sorry, man, but it makes me happy. They were just saying how, again, they had to tell everybody that ranch dressing has to be packed in their luggage, not their carry-on. So funny. And Christina has joined us, also just in time to be done. Morning, Kelly, Alicia. Christina, I made it for the last one, but I made it. That's true. That's true. You did make it. And Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress, laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, remember to save, right? Save progress. Yeah. So I did save. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. And Christina says tomorrow's Time Pirates and has a list up there. And tonight's 100 Pages with Alicia, where we will be reading A Darker Shade of Magic. So, very nice. Very nice. People were talking about her other series, the Vicious series. I'm like, oh, I want to read that too.
I have those.
Time, Kelly. You have that one too?
I have pretty much all of her books for the most part. I've just only ever read one. So I need to read more of them.
Well, it's about to be 2.
Right.
What else do we have on there? Christina also put in. Oh, say Ren said just watched try a chapter vlog. That Sprint. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Nice. Do you see any books that you want to read? And Christina says for more sprints today, check out Paula and Chantel. Ren says, "Ooh, I'm either starting a Darker Shade of Magic today or tomorrow. Yay! I'm loving it. Poor Swank already DNF'd it, so but I can see it. It very much has like a Cricket Kingdom or a Six of Crows feel. Like the story isn't like it at all, but
No.
the tone, right? The adventure feels very much like it. Would you agree, Alicia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can, and Swank did not like Six of Crows, so I can see why this did not work for them either. But hopefully next month, the 3 books we have to vote are very different. So hopefully Swank will be in for one of those. And Darker Shape. Yep, I knew what you meant. We got you. And Christina says Dee Dee is back and sprinting for Rainbow Sprites. Yep, I did already go and say hello over there.
Same.
Jean says, Kelly, Project Taller or Imagine You Taller? Project Taller or Imagine You Taller? I don't know. I know what I am. I've always been very self-aware when it comes to that. I think my poor daughter being raised on Instagram, she's always like, oh, you know, I wish I had more of a chin, or I wish I blah, 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 and all these kind of things. And I was like, I've always known what I am. What I am is what I am. It is what it is. I concentrate on my strengths. Zwank says, just bought 3 bags full. Sheep Detective was, the one that Sheep Detective was made from. Yeah, it's only $5. Ooh, I Annette says, finished my last review, all caught up. So now I get to read in the garden with my coffee before I go back to cleaning. Oh, that sounds awesome. It's already too hot to read, but we're only going to get to the low 90s today. It's almost like, a cold front came through.
That's a cold front?
Come on, you live in Florida. You know how this works.
Let's see. My high for today is 93, but it's going to feel like 101.
Oh, yeah, our feel might be higher, but our feel is always higher. So,
It's crap.
And it's the water in the air. Zwank says, hi, Mama. And Christina says, hi, Ren, Lauren, Chris, Jean, Zwank, Vanessa, Angie, Annette, Susan, Nicole, and Allie. And Jean says, my bed is elevated and I have to climb into it when I am really tired or sore. Sometimes I feel like getting into bed, right? You're like, nope, I'm going to sleep on the couch.
Not today.
Lauren says, I booked Tube Mama. You booked Tube Mama? Hi, you said hi to Christina. I gotcha. I thought you like mamaed someone on BookTube, I mean, it could happen. And Christina says, I do that sometimes too. Lauren says, my husband is shorter than me by a couple inches and he runs and jumps on the bed. It's hilarious. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. Susan says, got my first hack at a blurb done so it can serve as a guide as I write. Yay! Nicely done, Susan.
Nice.
And Lauren says, let's just put it this way. I'm 5'9", and when I'm standing next to the bed, it comes to my hip. Wow. Yeah, that's super tall. I would definitely need one of those steps you buy for the little wiener dogs. Ren says, I really enjoyed Vicious and Vengeful, right? And the next one or the last one comes out this year, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what Becca was talking about.
There's a third one?
Yeah, to finish that series. What was it called? It's another V.
There's Vicious, Vengeful, Victorious.
That's it, Victorious. So that one is coming out, and I'm pretty sure it's the last one. Yep, Triumphant Conclusion. But the story sounds so cool, trying to be superheroes. And so they're like best friends. They try to be superheroes, right? And then the way they figure out how to get them is by killing themselves and reviving themselves, right? Now they'll get superpowers. That's all I know about it. But I guess they become enemies in the end. And that is really fascinating storytelling. It's
Hmm.
kind of what never mind. We won't talk about that now. All right. Ren says, yep, got it. Christina says, for more sprinty fun, check out the BookTube Bible. And Ren says, Gallant wasn't my favorite. It felt like it was missing something. Gotcha. Christina said, thanks for hosting today, Kelly. Alicia, have a beautiful day. Thank you, Christina. I'm sure we will see you around the BookTube verse. And as Dwank says, yeah, they are planning on making a carry-on size of ranch dressing. That's so funny. Yeah, that's what Lauren was telling us yesterday. Ren says, Swank, do you like reading YA at all? Because that might also be the issue. Yeah, that's true. Except Six of Crows didn't read YA. Heck, this one doesn't read YA to me either. Because YA has to have angst.
I haven't come across the angst.
No, so I think sometimes they just label it, which I do too, in the publishing world, YA, so that people know that YA readers, it's safe, if that makes sense, right? The violence isn't overt, and the sex is, closed doors if there is any. And Chris says there is a hockey romance called Revenge Puck. It is too early in the morning for such nonsense. I agree. That is, I think any time of the day. Yeah, this whole hockey thing, I don't know, man. I mean, I read Beartown. That's great hockey thing, right? So it's not like I'm against hockey. I don't know.
I read Pucking Around.
I need more in my romance than just sex. I need more. I haven't read this particular one, so I don't know. Right. But I need more. I think that's why I like Emily Henry, and Emily Henry leans almost into lit fic, right, with the romances. And then Abby Jimenez, there's always this mental health reps, always, or at least in the one series I read. I can't say I've only read 3 books by her, so I really like that kind of stuff. So there was a lot more to it. But a lot of these other romances, I don't know. I have a couple, like I have a Rock Bottom Girl I'm going to read, and that one's a pretty typical, and it's soccer, but it's high school. She's a teacher. It's not YA, she's a teacher, right? And it's her and the soccer coach, or she has to teach soccer, and then there's I don't know. Anyways, that one is more typical, so we'll see. We'll see.
I will read anything.
You will not read anything.
Okay, dark romance, billionaire romance, mafia romance.
Those I can't stand. The billionaire romances. I mean, I've read books about dragons that are more realistic. I can't buy it.
The only one I've read so far was The Fine Print. That's the only one I've read so far. But I've been reading a lot of the Jolie Vines books, and those are Scottish. Well, they start out Scottish, but then it's like they go down through the generations.
Yeah, I did the Anna Huang, The Twisted. That's so freaking popular, and I mean, I could not stomach it, man. I'm like, I don't understand. You can't blackmail a billionaire. I mean, just the whole premise was ridiculous. No.
I have to read the last book in that series, but the rest of them were okay.
I just can't do it.
I need more caffeine.
Yeah. Jean says, I meant to say I imagine you as being like 5'7" or 5'9", Kelly. I know. I see it's big personality, Jean. It's okay. I take that as a compliment. And she says, I ate breakfast, took meds, requested refills, and read a chapter. Now, back to audits. Well, at least you got a little break. Back to it. Back to the numbers. Jean says, it is funny what you imagine about people you only see sitting. Right? Right? I stand in some of my videos, but you still can't tell. It's the internet, right? You really can't tell.
This is true.
And Ren says, Chris, you'd hate the sequel, Pucking Fate. Ren says, yeah, Vicious comes out later this year, I think in the last quarter of the year. Yep. Swank says, Ren, that could be it. I liked Harry Potter series and movies, same with Hunger Games, but they were both set in the real world. I mean
Hunger Games, yes, but they also had their own, like, that was like a dystopian.
If anything, I would say Harry Potter was more in the real world than Hunger Games because at least it starts in the real world.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harry Potter starts in the real world and then you're taken to Hogwarts, which is magical. But then it still kind of goes back and forth.
Gotcha. And they said I do royalty kingdoms. Too many years working Scarborough Fair, Ren Fair. So it's the fantasy part that you don't like. I get it. We all have different tastes, and there's not a goddamn thing wrong with it. Swank says, don't do M. Don't do M. Whatever you do, don't do M. Sorry, I can't always translate. I apologize.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Angie says, yes, thanks for hosting. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And Chris says, oh, Lord Ren, I can't. Zwank says, thanks for sprints. See y'all in the morning. Annette says, thanks for sprints. Kelly and Alicia. Jean says, I hate mafia romance and romance with bad cultural stereotypes like Anna Huang. Yeah, I just can't do it. Angie says the Heated Rivalry series was all sex with a bit of sports. Yeah, that's why I just not into it.
Pretty much the Pucking Round series.
Yeah,
but it's different. Each book, even though it's in the same universe, each book has a different trope.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. And Angie says, at least the first book. Also, I have no qualms with gay sex, but it doesn't turn my crank, if you know what I mean. I DNF'd it. Exactly. So if I'm going to read erotica, it needs to be the thing that I like, right? That's what I'm going to read. And so Heated Rivalry sounds more like erotica, not romance. So there's a difference. And it sounds like it because I haven't read it, but I watched the TV show and that was erotica. That was, you know, soft porn, which I have no issues with. I'm glad it exists. But again, it doesn't do it for me. So unless you have a good story, I have no problem with male romance because I still love the story, right? I can relate to the story and the feelings and what they're doing and the things they're dealing with in real life, right? Even if the sex isn't what I want, but the sex in that, I'm not reading it to be tintillated, right? I'm reading it to feel. So when it's erotica, that's a completely different ballgame, right? That's a different thing. So that is my problem. So it's like I wish they were better, that we knew what they were. Is this really romance or is this erotica? Again, I think both should exist. I don't have a problem with that. But I need to know what it is that I am getting. That's all. Chris says, I don't mind the sex. I don't mind the romance. I just mind the characters behaving like idiots. Yeah, that drives me crazy too, Chris. That is definitely a pet peeve of mine. When they have the third act breakup and it's stupid, I'm like, oh my God, I just can't. I can't. I would rather you skip it than make it so stupid. It says the authors just add in sports to make it relevant. I don't care about hockey. Yes, I also don't care about hockey. But my God, Beartown was so good. And then Us Against You was even better. I'm very excited to read the winners. So come on, TBR game. The month I won it. Watch it, not give it to me. I haven't checked out from the library though, so I'm gonna have to read it. So you might as well give it to me, TBR game. I will be playing that soon. And Christina says, amen, Chris. I don't like hockey. Yeah, sports ball. I'm a sports ball person. I don't care. All right. I think we're good. Do you have any last words, Alicia?
Tonight's 100 Pages Book Club, where we continue A Darker Shade of Magic. I will be still getting caught up probably, but that's okay. We're still reading the book, so.
And we have a whole week to get I will be caught up by next time, right? Because Hirkit will be over, hopefully. I do have through the first week of July, and I might need it.
Yeah.
But I might not. I might just use the 5 indie and move on. So we shall see.
My dad's calling.
Oh, perfect timing, actually. That wasn't so bad timing at all. So we are going to head out, and we will see y'all tonight, if not tomorrow morning. Have an amazing